Welcome to the second semi-final series of the day. In the blue color, we have got the one and only Rockgeneration going his best, Captain Cutter.
And on the red side, you have EoD going Forge. Typically, this is generally seen as a Forge favorite matchup. At least it used to be. I haven't heard anything about this matchup recently. But then again, we haven't had a patch in a couple years, so meta shouldn't have changed in this matchup specifically.
Cutter has some tools, right? But I guess it can be scary at some points in the game. I think the later it goes, probably the better it gets for Cutter until you get to the Vulture stage. Just all these drops just cancel vehicles, right? So you stack your Diegos, you're gonna have a pretty good time with those veteran Cyclops.
Also, if the Forchog ever gets to Tech 3, it's really hard for Cutter to deal with a Gauss Cannon Forchog.
Yeah, it just stays so far out that you're not gonna get your easy slams.
Definitely. EoD going triple supply opener to get both his minis. Rock doing similar. I don't know if I think he went Gen 3rd. But both players grabbing both their minis. No engagements yet. Rock does have an armory on his right-hand side mini, so he'll be going hero early on.
I definitely like that a lot. So the way I like to play Cutter, at least, I think Rock does something similar, is Spartan first, and then grenades for Marines, then you get the Spartan upgrade, and you just try to get a slam combo with the Spartan and Mines on the Forchog. Should be pretty stable tier 1.
Yeah, it should be noted that EoD's not going Forchog Tech 1. He's used all his pads, none of them are in armory.
Yep.
So he does have a raid camp, or barracks. So that would mean that he's going to be probably having some flamer sniper of some sort.
That could be interesting. Maybe he'll go a few Jackrabbits. No, it's Marines. Marines and snipers. So you appear to be correct. Might see that mirrored from Rock. But right now he doesn't have a second gen, so he'll be falling behind the further this goes. One way to make back your time is to grab the power nodes. So you might be seeing some of that. A scout will be pretty important. By the way, thank you to Ravishing for the 100 bits. Wants you to show your mighty arms, Kaboom.
Oh, God. I always wear sleeveless shirts because they're more comfortable.
It's pretty warm where you live, right?
Yeah, I live in Florida.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's very, very hot where I live, so yes, definitely. But we do have an engagement sort of in the middle. There is a sniper picking off a little bit of the shield of the Spartan. Also putting damage into the Marines. There's another sniper as well. Lightly out of range. Might pick off a Marine.
Oh, that's actually pretty nice. So that picked off 2 Marine squads, and the garrison ones aren't safe either. Good start for EoD. We'll need to kill a few more to make back the value, but I mean, he's got the 2 gens. That's already kind of doing the trick. He's getting grenades as well. Okay, he's not messing around with this.
Yeah, he can now win this fight, despite the fact that he doesn't have a hero and Rock does. There's 3 snipers here. No vehicle is going to be coming in out of Rock, so the only thing he could do is do an ODST drop, and obviously snipers can deal with that as long as they don't get dropped on. Which they do, as I say that.
Uh-oh. Spartan Slam is not happening, actually.
Also, you got to remember that this is Cutter, so he's a little bit faster, so he can run down these snipers with just his pure units. That is a slam that misses everything, actually. Got to be careful not to run into the ODST mines. And there's one more there!
Oh no! He definitely
So
fat-fingered
close.
that. Ouch.
Yeah, but that's Spartan is still red bar, and there's one sniper left. Nope, it got picked off.
I guess if you consider everything, he's taken down every single ODST. The Spartan's almost dead. Several Marines have died, so this is actually not that bad for EoD. You can't push. There's gonna be sniper. Oh wait, the ODSTs made it out, just barely.
Yeah, two of them, two of the three. Actually, did all three make out?
Yeah.
Yeah, all three made them out.
If Rock can keep them going, that's sick.
There's no Marines here. Might be able to take them out though, just because of the health. That's one down.
Yeah, he went right back into them. That wasn't good.
Mines are there. Oh, key grenade through those ODST mine to make sure it didn't detonate. That was insane. But
yeah,
look at the node control EoD has.
4 power nodes.
His own sniper. Triple sniper behind this play.
Yeah, Spartan has survived, so it can keep going. And now
also,
Rock is
here
for revenge.
EoD with the Expo, and he's only 13 seconds out from Tech 2, so he just needs to hang on a little bit longer. Rock is not going to yet, and he's nowhere close, to be honest.
He did out-wiggle some snipers and grenades, though, so that's been pretty good.
Yeah. Sniper does fall again. He just needs to do enough damage to that hero to make him back up. There's another sniper coming in. Rock is, or EoD is Tech 2 now, but he's going airpad. Interesting.
Oh, really? What's the plan with that?
I think he's gonna go Hornets, but it's one of those things that like, you try to catch your opponent off guard with them. You typically will go Hogs, obviously, but there's a scatter bomb with a great split from Rock, but it did do a little bit extra damage to Spartan. Spartan might be picked off. The sniper's still picking on it.
He's got 4 snipers on the front, so doing so well here. EoD all of a sudden has 28 pop, and yeah.
EoD got combat mechanics with Nightingales.
Maybe he can heal the base a bit.
Yep. I mean, he can. He is. But he doesn't have scatter bomb anymore, and that hit the Spartan got his shield back up. ODST's drop is probably coming in here soon too.
Oh, okay.
Big archer missile. He can smoke the base, but there's still snipers around.
Yeah, too late, and it looks like even the Nightingale isn't gonna be able to make it out of here. Oh, just barely.
Now he does have combat tech Marines, so these Marines will do a lot more damage than Rocks. Plus in the garrison.
He is gonna have to deal with the Hellbringer still. That's not gonna be easy. There's a lot more coming in. Rock is still tier 1 though. I think he's working on that tier 2, almost done. So he can get his own combat tech then, but now he's got the garrison, he's got the Hellbringers, and EoD hasn't really started Fortress Warthog until just now.
Yeah, he upgraded Amble Round first, so if it does get out, it will have Amble Round. Rock doing a great job getting that hero to jump over the wall and stay alive. Unless there might be ODSTs coming in. Yep, there they are. That could be enough base damage possibly in this. It's going to be the first gen going down for sure. He heals, but I don't know if it's worth it.
Yeah, these are desperation moves out of EoD, I'm afraid. Even if he gets the Fortrog out, this is just too much, and Rock running away with a super solid under 10 minutes game.
Yeah, under Rock, 9 I think EoD should have, if he would have upgraded his turret, the one turret he had to anti-infantry from the get-go, he would have been able to hold there, but he floated the tower. Either way, as you said, Rock takes game 1.
Semifinals continues. Rockgeneration is gonna be going for the all-powerful Arbiter here.
Yeah, and EoD is going for Decimus. Try and true grunt spammer. Kind of curious how Rock decides to deal with that spam that you gotta expect to be coming. EoD actually going for double chopper opener, so he's waiting for the second chopper to come out, then he's gonna push across the map and use both of them to really harass the grunts. It's gonna be a little too late to grab any of the supplies over there, but
well, with a little bit of luck, he can steal mini bases though. That could be very interesting against Arby.
definitely.
Catches one grunt already, the other one will separate. You don't need 2 versus 1 here. Oh, the chopper is actually idling after the ram. You gotta pull it away. Otherwise, this little glitch happens. Steals a mini base. Gets one of his own as well.
Gets stolen from himself if he doesn't look quickly.
Rockgen did go double power extractor, so this is EoD's moment to shine, really. They end up.
But he got one stolen from his own side.
Oh, the juggle isn't working out. Rock is also looking for the steal.
Oh, he doesn't have the supply. He doesn't have the supply. But EoD has no vision on it. It's gonna be 2-2 steals.
That's not how this was supposed to go, but we'll allow it.
Both players sitting on the same amount of power, so I'm curious. Yeah, Rock definitely went double gen, as you can see, so he's gonna be surging ahead. EoD does have a raid camp on Rock's side. Rock does have one turret.
Jumper
Rock also has a raid
are...
camp on the same side.
Yeah, jumper brutes are probably most interested in taking on the mini base, so there will be a war there. With 3 choppers, I think they're gonna be kind of fine. Thank you to Liam for subscribing. That's 2 more to hit our goal. Sorry, 1 more to hit our goal, actually.
So he does have Shrapnel Ryan on any grunts coming at him. Assuming he's going to be spamming this like crazy. Rock putting a raid camp on the main. Can he hang on? There's actually upgraded choppers as well.
So they are. That's going to be really nice against the grunts.
Looks like he's going to be able to kill that turret before it comes up. So right now the only base defense is 1 turret. He is upgrading to tech, but the Rangers will be coming in, but I don't know if that's worth it because he's going to get Vortex down with a lot of damage incoming. The gen's already going to fall.
Yeah, the Vortex is not only just damaging the crap out of this, but also debuff, it actually, not just debuff, but it actually stuns the building, so he wasn't making anything from that.
Yeah, as if damage and stun and debuff wasn't enough. I hate Vortex more than anything. I think it's the dumbest design leader power in the game.
Etus Deletus. It's so strong. I think it also got nerfed once.
But they needed to take off the damage off the first time, just make it a debuff and a stun. And then if you upgrade it, it adds damage to the...
Yeah, something like that.
The ability.
That would be very reasonable, I think. Especially with the kit that Decimus has, you know, the guy never falls off because you got healing stuff.
So Rock did end up losing both his power extractors, so currently has no econ, or for no income for gens, that is. Because he doesn't have any nodes either. Neither player has any nodes on the map.
Hey, it gets
even
better.
Does have some rangers on the field.
So Vortex remains as is, but Liam buffed us. We reached our sub goal. Thank you so much for that gifted sub to Thrasher. Liam's the hero.
Thank you very much, Liam.
Well. Seb is doing a ton of damage. Rockgen has 2 unupgraded power extractors. That's not where he wants to be. But I think this little attack is over for now. That said, the other side has something similar going on with grunts. And it's Rock taking it.
Phantoms.
Oh.
I agree with this. The only problem is he just doesn't have the power. In fact, where did he get the power to build Phantoms and double pump Rangers? I have no idea.
Well, he had 2 gens for a while, so he had some leftover, really. And now he's running on fumes, so yeah. It's gone.
I mean, only when I looked, he had 71. It was stagnant at 71. By the way, EoD doing a good job picking, like, slowly killing the minis on his side of the map as well. So Rock's gonna lose those minis. He will easily be able to clear out the ones that EoD has because his are locked in. Enforcers in Phantoms is disgusting because they do more damage if they're standing still, and they're technically standing still inside a Phantom.
And they'll level up.
Yep.
Pew pew.
As I said, I would love to see EoD do it a little better with gabbing nodes behind this, because he had plenty of grunts to do so. He's finally getting his first one. And here comes the Enforcer drop.
Oh no, that was not something that EoD was ready for. Look at the split!
Oh, Jesus! Oh, the splits. You have to use the beam before the Enforcers actually hit the ground.
Yeah.
So it's already queued.
Or after the whole thing is expired, the buff on them.
Yeah, so they move slower. Also true. So these players are going hard into each other's extractors. First, it was EoD killing Rocks. Now Rock's finishing off EoDs.
Yeah, and there's nothing to deal with the Phantoms either. What, he wins? You're joking me. That Enforcer drop just changed everything. He already had like 2 Enforcers in these, right? In the Phantoms, so I guess that was enough to force EoD into a match point game. Good luck to him now. The nerves has gotta kick in. Hi.
Let's forget that.
Last game, potentially, Rockgeneration is doing pretty good in this one. Gonna be going with the Forge.
Yeah, and EoD is going to be the one going cutter this time. And this is a mirror from game 1, just reverse roles. This time, EoD is the cutter, Rock's the Forge. Reverse this first time on Rift, I believe.
Jackrabbit fights, I love him. That's one of the most fun things to me in this game, actually. Just the little dance that you gotta do.
Yeah, it looks like Rock's gonna win this one. EoD's gonna have to back away, get to the Healing Spire, but all's well. Rock is getting all the power on both the sides of the map, either side, so...
Yeah. So long as you get the center, you're not that far off, but it still hurts.
I don't think he's gonna get the center.
Nope. The mating dance continues.
Yeah, here comes a Marine to kind of supplement this for EoD. Finally getting that. He went over to check the bundle of power on the side and found it empty.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough, buddy. Jackrabbit's gonna go and heal itself up too, so Rockgen is gonna be able to get some value out of this eventually.
And the thing is, because he was able to get all that power, he was able to do Armory 4th with already the Forge Hog queued and the upgrade queued.
Wait, is this JR gonna just steal that mini? No way. That would be insane. He's doing... No way, dude. EoD was so rich. No.
That is the first mini of the game for Rock, whereas EoD has 3.
Well, EoD has cheered 300 bits for some bigotry. That was well worth it. Do it again. The mods also handle it. I mean, we'll be rich.
Yeah, right. We take those. We take those. Yeah, there's a barracks on that back mini, which is huge because the Forge Hog, like I said, is already out. There's nothing to do with the Forge Hog right now. He's gonna put mines actually in his own mines. Interesting. So if he ever needs to back up to the mines, they're there, preloaded.
It's a good way to retreat. Although, where's EoD's stuff, dude? Like, we got a handful of Marines, right? And that's it.
Yeah. His hero is locked into the base. That's why. So the base is locked. His main base is locked. But he doesn't have a turret or anything building. He's waiting to get hijacked, but I don't even know if that's gonna matter.
Rock Sniper just wiping the Marines off the map. They're trying to counterattack. The Forge Hog also here to help out. Okay, there is a Spartan, but will it run over the mines? Let's see. Oh, the Marines do actually.
I think he just lucked out. He's got to know there's one mine there. He's gonna blow up into it. Oh no! There's gonna be a mine combo stun by his own. There are some Marines behind.
Okay.
Okay, this is gonna be close though.
Sniper's helping against the Spartan. I think this is a trade, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think a good trade for Rock. More or less.
Though? Because his snipers are gonna die behind this.
He's got another. He's fine.
No, but EoD's got one too.
No more.
Oh,
the 2v1.
I think this is like as even as a trade as you could get.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with this. Can't wiggle against the Flamers.
That favors Cutter, because Cutter can repop with ODST drops soon.
And he's got more minis, so even easier to do that, yep. Absolutely. Forge Hog is not happening right now, but the Spartan is.
Yeah, I definitely favor EoD now. As long as he doesn't lose all these units that he has. There are plenty of Flamers on the map, though, for Rock. And there's one turret on this. Turret did get up. He needs to upgrade that he can.
This is a little scary. Those Hellbringers can kind of keep up with Raid's Marines, actually. Not too far off there.
Oh, he tried to waste that Marine that was about to die, or the Flamer about to die to blow up the mines. Does not quite get it in time.
Well, the Spartan's back, though.
Yeah, Spartan will be able to clear up those Flamers very fast. Fighting to push up instead. Both players sitting at similar econ, or population, but Rock's got very little income. No notes by either player yet. Forge Hog is back. Barton is here. EoD backed away from his base. Rock just came right back in with the Flamers to kill the turret. Only defense that he has now.
So half Hellbringers, kaboom. Like, how do you defend against this gen? The Spartan's doing its best, but is its best enough?
I think he's doing enough. The main thing he doesn't want to do is make sure that he falls back into those mines. If that happens, it'll be deadly, but otherwise he's fine for now. Rebuilding that turret. Again, he's the one that could drop in the ODSTs, not the other way around.
Yeah, very true. Then again, Rock should have access to Scatter Bomb to counter the mines, yeah. There they are.
Oh, there's the ODSTs right there on the mines. Or, yeah, mines afterwards. Oh, and it blows up. He does do the Scatter Bomb on it, but it doesn't save the hero.
Yeah, the infantry is still going.
There's a couple flamers left. And that's it.
That one sniper is doing the Lord's work here, and EoD is going to be winning a game here. Awesome.
Pretty much blew his load on that push and didn't save his Foreshog. EoD would have just gone and taken over the map at that point. Rock knows it.
Hey, I'm just happy we've got a series on our hands. That was a super nice game.
Absolutely.
So next up, Rockgeneration will be picking the map.
We don't even need to ask him what map because he'll just pick it.
Yeah, exactly. He knows.
He goes straight to Mirage too. Doesn't even waste a beat.
Yeah, so long as EoD has seen it, we're good. The votes went really even on this one, by the way. So it was 51% to 49. People betting a lot of points. 10k each. So I'll wait a few more seconds and then do the point payouts. And meanwhile, we will be going to Mirage.
Yeah, the only Consano we've seen today mutilated an Atriox on Frontier, so Consano has definitely been a power pick.
Hell yes! Here it is, Rockgeneration with the Consano. Jetty can do it, he can do it.
EoD, yeah. That was Jetty, that's right. Couldn't remember when I was saying it before. There is a chopper skit coming on the way. The rally point is on Rock's power. Rock does get it, but chopper skit is going to be putting in a lot of work.
Some folk in the chat asking how come Exo Kaboom is casting today. Hosty is in a retirement home right now. He'll be back. Nah, he's too busy with work. So for now, he's in temporary retirement.
Forced retirement.
Yep. We got Kaboom. Win-win. What? I'm sorry, Hosty, that's a joke. So Hosty's great. Alright, so this is interesting. We got the little grunt wiggle, which is pretty standard, while the scout takes the... oh, it dies! Overcommitted. This is something that Rock really started introducing. He always sends the scout to the middle, then you are forcibly taking the garrison. Then he just wiggles the grunt in front. The priorities of firing work out in a way that your grunt wiggle can completely negate the DPS. Yeah, you just grab the power. Now EoD has 3 minis.
Yeah, as we talked about in the last match with Consano, Consano doesn't really have an ability to go hero tech 1. You're looking at mostly a Marine with infantry play, which really hurts going into chopper skit with hero. So The onus is going to be on Rock to get enough numbers to force that Hunter Captain away, because it is on the way.
So ready for the Capitano. I'm just curious how Rockgen will deal with it. I mean, okay, you can put some snipers on the high ground here, but there is a skitter chopper ready to ram. How are you gonna keep that alive? You're gonna need grenades, which is already done. Maybe this is actually enough stuff. Ooh. Okay, gotta go for the side stuff.
Numbers are there right now. Yeah, he has red line as well, so every unit that gets built is going to be more powerful than normal for a little bit. Taunt is being upgraded though, 12 seconds out. Gotta put some skits on that hero.
Taunt is about to be done, so from there, the hero is kind of functional. Engineers are gonna back this up, and I guess non-stop production of skits from here.
EoD going with the engineer play to supplement the Hunter Captain. And now he sacked the armor, he's waiting for enough supply for the double gen, which he just had to have sacked something to get that. Yeah, he canceled an engineer.
I guess Rock's more interested in taking back his mini now, that's why he's just beelining there. Rally points there. Hellbringer's coming in as well. Should be a good little cleanup. And EoD's just shitting on the defensive. He's not in a rush to engage this. Might see actually quicker tier 2 from Rock than we might from EoD here. Which makes sense, he got the hero, and Rock didn't. 4 grenades and it doesn't kill a chopper.
The big thing is what can really Kinsano do straight to Tech 2? It's not a whole lot. Like, you can upgrade your Marines to Combat Tech Marines, but it's not like you get this big power spike of a Tech 2 hero for Kinsano, so... you can go Flame Hogs, but Flame Hogs do very little into a Hunter Captain, as long as they fight head-on. This is a smaller map, so it's less likely for the Flame Hogs to really do the normal damage they would do.
Yeah, you're very unlucky to just have the right unit targets. Probably gonna be mostly vehicles, and then the captain will be doing its thing as well.
Yeah, both players sit in about the same amount of power. Rock does have an extra node at the moment.
Yeah, that is very nice. The captain is gonna be doing the capturing, it looks like. Oh, turns around. Maybe the Sui? Who knows? But there's gonna be some easy mini-base picks coming in. I really like his, you know, these weak units are looking out for the base grabs. That's fantastic.
I don't like the wasting grenade throw on the grunts in the garrison. You're not going to be killing those anytime soon. It's trying to get in the garrison, but you want to save them for the choppers as they come in. And now that you push the choppers back, you are fine to push in. Hunter Captain, I don't like what he's doing here. He's being a little too passive with that Hunter Captain. He could definitely get a couple more picks and then back off. I will say EoD is Tech 2 with a 3rd gen. And he's going to have a shield gen as well, so he's really playing a defensive game, which I'm no stranger to his colony.
Well, Kaboom, we've got the good old combat tech red line, so this is going to hit real hard right now.
What is the shield gen will come up, and Hunter Captain is right there, so...
That is true, there's 2 turrets.
The question is, did he go the correct leader point to continue this push? The only one that you can do is the Flame Archer Missile. He does not, so he's going to back off, lose some Marines.
Aww.
Yeah, the timing just wasn't there.
I guess he can take the mini bases, he can get another Expo. There's a lot going on here. Rockgen also will be on 4th point relatively soon, then the 5th with the big drop, or even Inferno could do quite a bit.
Rock even going, or EoD even going Reaver, which is obviously a very defensive play. Which is fine to have an Reaver skit, very strong.
Yeah, he'll take out all the Gales very easily. Do you think he's gonna cosplay you now?
Are we him saying I need a Kaboom Turtle because he's got pizza on the way. It's looking like it, Liam. It's looking like it so far. EoD doing a good job not holding just to his main base. He does have minis on the map. He does have a Goliath. The thing is, if you're going to turtle, Goliath drop is not what you want. You don't want to waste a leader point in a Goliath drop. You need Hunter Brand to thin the army out. The thing about this matchup, if he does, let's just say he does decide to go Scarab and Turtle, it's very easy for Kinsana specifically to push a base that's shielded because you just drop the Napalm Strike on the base straight down the middle and the shield drops.
Yeah.
You don't need to do anything. You just get vision on, you drop it, and then wait for the shield to pop.
Yeah, reason being all these adjacent buildings will be burned a little bit. Not as much as the center, but you know, it all adds up, and that's a lot of damage. Then you'll also have Inferno in the later game to actually hurt the base. Then you'll have several drops to aid this with. So yeah, you can definitely make for a really strong late game push.
I will say, for those that don't know the math on this, if for the Inferno, obviously his 5th point, you can also get combat repair as 5th point as well. If you have 1 point into fortification, then Inferno won't kill any pads. You need 1 point of Inferno plus 1 point in fortifications plus combat repair, and then totally nullifies an Inferno. So I don't know if EoD knows that calculation, but just pointing that out for anybody wondering.
Well, you've also got engineers, so you know that is a good old reliable as well. Just pop their shields, and your building should be okay.
He is going Tech 3, and he is going Cloak Gen, which is something I do not do. What leader point did he go 4th, though? That's my question. It's very important to know what EoD goes 4th point here. Does go Hunter Brand. Well, that's the one he needed. Has to have something to thin the army out. Now he needs to make sure he kills the Nightingales quickly. Does have a Reaver here, so that'll kill him pretty quickly. You want to focus them down and then totally nullifies the push. The Flame Drop does not really do anything. You just need to upgrade your turret, so you are fine. Yeah, this is actually going to go heavily into EoD's favor if this is all that's here.
It's already taken out
here
3 Gales. That's great.
Yeah, the Cloak Gen is coming up too, and there's no more Detect. Obviously the Gale's right there, but 2 Reavers, more than enough. 3 Reavers. Hunter Captain is also Vet 1. Look at the mini-map, by the way. There are Goliaths stationed on the 4 corners of the map.
It's full of rock.
It's the funniest looking Tech or Vet 1 Goliaths like around the map I've ever seen.
I've never seen this before.
Yeah, I think what his plan is he just queued them all. He's gonna push them all in at once and find an opening to drop more in. He just found an Expo, so he's gonna do it now.
I really thought that was Grunts until you mentioned it, so I'm glad you checked.
Yep, and he scouts off the gen or an Expo that's being picked off.
Oh, he sends all of them to work.
Yep, makes it harder for EoD or Rock to respond. Another thing is, because of the way EoD played, if he does want to go Scarab, it forced him into spending 750 power into reinforcements. So he has 100 pop because he can't afford a Scarab. He didn't have the population for it, but he also doesn't want to get rid of any of the units he has.
It's done some damage. I can dig it.
Yeah. Has plenty of blue though. And he already has another leader point. He needs to pick it up now and make it into the combat repair. He needs to get combat repair immediately. He's losing some units. So, I wonder if this is what... Okay, so... He's holding the leader power, which is an option you sometimes want to sit here and do. He's going to go scare, but he's holding the leader power. If by chance he can't get the scarab out, he has the leader point to just drop in and use a dev host on defense. So he's going to put the money into the scarab now. You'll see it queued up here shortly. There it is. And then he's going to hold the leader power just in case Rock is able to get in here and kill the War Council. He'll be able to build, drop in a dev host. There's another play that you can sometimes see. I swear to God, EoDs has to watch me sometimes. He's going for a second War Council to go logistics at the same time to
that's
that
good.
up. He has the power for it.
Always could use the speed, and there's a little bit of extra population, so I'm gonna use that for the skits, I suppose. I don't see too many on the ground, just the one. Scarab obviously fits 3 of them. And yeah, if you do have the combat repair, that's gonna add up, but he still didn't pick it. Having more base health means you regen faster, so those skits are definitely very helpful for the Scarab. Yeah, attached skits still take the population space that they originally do, so...
Now there's the base fortification. So he only went like 1 point of logistics. Now he's getting 1 point of fortification. Not only does it help a lot
cancel.
with the well, like I said, it was starting to say, yeah, he wants some engineers in here or shrouds, but it helps also with vultures because he scouted off the expo in front of his base. He knows that that's apex, triple apex on that base. So he's like, okay, the way I lose here is if Rock just comes in with vultures and just nukes my main. So he definitely at some point needs to get fortifications. But he does now have a Vet 2 Hunter Captain. The Scarab is locked inside the base, by the way. So he does have a Scarab despite the fact it's another one being built.
Superhero landing!
Triple Pizza asked if the Skitters take the same amount of pop. Yes, it does. So it takes 6 population for the Skitters onto the Scarab. Another leader point he desperately needs next.
Hello there. Okay, we got 6 vultures so far, 7.
That's not enough.
That's not enough.
I don't like that taunt though. That was a bad taunt. It's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna have enough to kill. Yeah, there's the pre napalm strike. It's gonna drop the shield. He does kill the hero. The taunt.
Oh. He's gonna nuke the reavers, but even that is not gonna be enough.
No, you can't. You can't go for the nuke of the reavers. There's only 3 though. Now only 2. Did he not pick the point? No. See, he fucked up. You can't not pick combat repair against if you're turtling.
Yeah, a lot of the buildings will just get taken down. Like Rock's play is definitely to just thin out these buildings as quick as possible.
All he has to do is kill the 2 Nightingales. If he kills 2 Nightingales, he holds the push.
Tell you what, with the drop, with the taunt, he's actually got this.
Yep. Although I hate the fact he doesn't have combat repair, but if he kills, there's only 1 more Nightingale in here. If he notices that,
Hunter kept struggling there.
You are so close.
The shield.
You are so close to holding this.
The shield. No way. Where teleport, by the way? You'd figure by 17 minutes he'd have it. No?
No, because he wasted on he's only on 6 points right now. And he has Goliath drop plus Hunter Grant.
Right, I remember. Yeah. He had Goliaths.
So he has Goliaths, and then he also has obviously Dev Host plus the whatever you call it. Although, oddly enough, that actually worked out very well for EoD.
Yes, he got the taunt off. Okay, trading the hero for keeping his entire thing here going. I think that's worth it. And slowly but surely everything will regenerate as well.
He does have base fortification 1. The next leader point he desperately needs is not teleport, it's vehicle symbiote.
Oh, to just apply to your base.
Yeah, you apply it to your base, you apply it to the Reavers, because right now that's going to be the way he's going to be pushing is with these, with the Vultures. The thing is, at this point, in this matchup, Vultures are the only legitimate way to win, because between the Scarab and the Hunter Captain and the Vet 2 Hunters that he already has, you can't switch to vehicles. There's too much vehicle damage already. Anti-vehicle. I will say the one thing that EoD is doing that I don't is the cloak gen, just because I try to nerf myself to make it harder so people don't bitch at me. I never use cloak gen unless it's playing like Cordy or something and trying to piss them off. Yes, he's doing it again. This is what I was talking about earlier. This is the one thing that Kinsano can do is instantly drop a shield. Shield gen is just there to basically trade the leader power out. But there are more Reavers this time. Plus a Vet 2 Reaver. He needs to put the skit on the Vet 2 Reaver so it stays alive.
I'd be curious where those nukes go. It doesn't look like it's the shield gen that the target is. But you could certainly drain the eco a lot by targeting that.
Yep.
Oh, but unfortunately Rock is barely getting any kills. Although those nukes were pretty good right now.
Yeah, if the NG shields are a little bit better, then there's nothing that these Vultures can do.
Kind of not shooting back right now, but there it is. Okay, that will be another Reaver kill. Oh, the jump saves their lives.
The one downside of this strat, it is very difficult to get leader points. You're basically relying on your opponent to push in, kill units, and get more leader points that way. Hedgie asks if I think EoD can win. I do. This is a winnable position for EoD.
Well, we are gonna have vehicle upgrade free tanks from Rockgeneration, so it's happening.
See, the thing about that is that could be countered by a simple wall plus 2 blisterbacks, and along with the Hunter Captain, the Hunters, the Scarab. So we'll see. The thing is the win condition here is that the Scarab needs to gain veterancy over time, and unless you're very proficient on knowing when your opportunity to gain vet is, then you just will sit here and not ever gain vet. So part of the strategy of this is microing the Scarab all the time, or quite frequently, to force yourself to get veterancy more often than you otherwise would.
I actually wonder what your take on this is. The hero for Rock has been sitting in that garrison for a really long time. Do you think there's any point in trying to come over and flame wall stuff?
Yeah, because it makes EoD forced to think about that. So, like, what I do in the matchup when I see a 4-chop or a Kinsano, I always put 1 chopper and Vulcan Fan in the back of my base, so all I have to do is ram it when it starts to flame wall.
Yeah. And we don't have one at the moment. I mean, there is taunt.
Yeah, that's the counter, but you don't want to waste taunt on that. You need the taunt on the army.
Yeah, sure.
That does do fine, but that's not what you want it for. The shield's gonna juggle. Hunter Captain does get away in the back. He has Hunter Brand back in a really good spot too. Yeah, this is gonna be another hold.
Rock's using everything he's got, but it doesn't seem to be enough. The Hunter Captain is a little bit too close to the front, though. I'm a little bit worried about that guy. But, yeah, the Brand doing so much damage. Firestone Battle Group, here we go.
There's only 2 more Wolverines, and that is all the the tech left. Does he have enough damage to kill the Cloak? I don't think so.
He's not even trying because he's actually taunted. They can't shoot. He's trying so hard. Survives. And goodbye. Rock down to 59 population to 113. I think EoD was very happy to take that fight as he did.
Yeah, I'm curious what points EoD really went into. Because after he has one more leader point that I don't know, and it, like I said, it kind of depends on what he picks. Makes it important. Vehicle symbiote is the one you need. Either that or you need a wall. Anything to slow Rock down, because you win the extended engagement every time.
Okay, there's a lot more tanks this time, Kaboom. I really think that there is a play where he can go for that cloak gen in the back. It's just, I don't think he'll kill much more than the hero.
Yeah, what he actually needs to do, if he ever actually thinks about that, you need to get rid of the wraiths. The wraiths aren't the population you want right now. You need blisterbacks in the back of the base instead. Scarab's sitting here doing a lot of damage. The thing is, the Scarab doesn't take a lot of damage from tanks in comparison to vulture shots. He's pushing the hunters up. The hunters don't have any upgrades into them, but they are doing enough to really thin this army out. Again, he's taunted up. The hunter captain backs up. The hero is going to be fine. I don't like the fact he's pushing the Scarab up. This is the opportunity you get veterancy on your unit. You just stand still and pick off the red bar units. EoD can't push now, for those who say maybe, or push a bit now. EoD cannot push yet. You need at least 1 point of veterancy to push.
Yeah, it's too risky to be out there. You don't have a shield to juggle under. That makes actually such a huge difference. Although he does have some veterancy on like blisterbacks and whatever. That's kind of nice. And one of the Reavers is vet free. Oh yeah, man, that is
from the death host.
So spicy.
He's about to get another leader point. I'm curious what the hell he put that other leader point in. It might have been... Oh, it was teleport. I saw it. Yeah, we saw it already. So he put in teleport. So he's about to get one more. That was the other option. So now it definitely comes down to wall or...
level the brand, I guess. That's it.
No, vehicle symbiote. He doesn't have it yet. And he does have vehicle level 3, so he just needs a vehicle symbiote, his remaining 3 Reavers, and air is almost completely null and void. The actual play for Rock right now is Cyclops. Red line, full pop red line Cyclops with some way of detecting. You just take out all the units that he has. Take out all the Reavers, take out the Scarab, and then he won't be able to repop because he has no eco.
Alright, here comes Rock from the side. He's got...
He caught EoD out of position.
He's got hell charge.
But he's gonna end up. Oh my God, Rock! No, he's just gonna just stomp all over him. Everything's red bar.
Oh man.
Rock, no.
Here comes the veterancy.
You don't get veterancy from stomping though. That's the problem. So no veterancy will come here, but this push is completely shut down. He needs to sit there and micro the Scarab better. That's the only thing EoD's not doing. Right, there it is! One. He's re-put. He kills the cloak gem, but that's it.
That's insane.
Yeah. He actually gets veterancy on the Hunter Captain as well.
Okay, now we can probably push. Once everyone's
Okay, we are on a... rather than a ladder game, Liam just makes a good point. Rock just needs to sit there until 60 minutes and auto-win. That... This strategy's over, if done properly, well before 60. So you don't need 60 minutes to do it, as long as Rock continues to push. So if Rock actually does do what Liam says and doesn't move, and the onus is on EoD to push, yeah, he wins. But so long as EoD continues, or Rock continues to move and push, the Scarab will be vet 3 before that. And once you have vet 3 Scarab, the game is essentially over.
Oh, this is very interesting. Cyclops transition from Rock.
He might have heard me.
don't even know if he's got like the level 3 infantry on these. I think these are level 2 maybe.
Yeah, it's gonna take his time to
not level 3.
Them. The correct way to do that is if you're waiting for the upgrade is just hold them in lockdown base so they don't get the red line until you're ready to use them. Because right now they're just sitting in the map and not being used. This is the most important time for for EoD to have the wall. If EoD has the wall now, he's okay. If he doesn't, this can hurt a lot. There are snipers here as well, but the snipers are not upgraded yet. Until they have the stanchion, it doesn't matter. The only thing they're really providing is the cloak detect. But
oh, they tried to hell charge, but they still got caught in the
yeah,
taunt.
he backed up. You can't sit there. That's the thing. You cannot sit there in the front like Rock's doing, because you'll just get pelted by blisterbacks. You gotta either stay out of range or push. Can't be in between.
Wait, he might actually get that hero now. Although there's still teleport available.
Yep, teleport to the back corner by your cloak gen. But he's
There
not
it
gonna
is.
do it.
Oh!
He does have a war council though, so he'll be able to rebuild that pretty quickly.
Still nice for Rock to be able to take that down, and I think as he remaxes, he can go back in there. Fight the Scarab next.
A little bit of veterancy by killing units in the garrison.
That 2 tank, that's where it's at.
The thing is, I'm curious to see if EoD has an opportunity to reset his blisterbacks. They need to reset because of the healing glitch at some point. But having on the back is less important. So he tried to smoke the Scarab, but he smoked it under the shield, which it doesn't actually affect until the shield is down. As you see, the moment the shield gets popped, then your units get affected by the smoke. But if you're sitting under the shield, they do not.
Yeah, that's one of those very unfortunate UNSC nerfs. That didn't used to be like that always.
He does have the wall now, and this is huge because there's not the combo of having blisterbacks, and then while the wall will get taken out pretty quickly, but it takes about 2 to 3 blisterback shots while you're destroying the wall, and that's a lot to these units down here.
You know, I think Rock didn't forget like about the 1 hour rule. So just to whoever is new, if you have more stuff than the opponent by a lot, and you know Rock owns the entire map by every metric, at 1 hour Rock would auto win. If it stays like this.
He's trying to bait the shield. I don't. He's got the shield. I was gonna say he has to use the shield. He doesn't. He hasn't used it yet. The Inferno's already done. He should have wall back pretty soon. It's only 100 brand level 1. There's still gonna be enough units here. He's gonna have to body block with some of his units. There's the shield, so he's still fine.
Yeah, in this case it was the slow that was really concerning, because like the Reavers are doing a number on those Gales and everything else is dead. Rockgen at 117 puff again though. I wonder, Hornets? That's gonna go terribly. It's probably the worst thing he could do.
Oh no.
But the Hornet printer sure goes burr. They're coming in so fast.
Oh no.
This is so expensive, Kaboom. Yeah,
this is not the play. This is never the play.
This is not
I will say, again, EoD still hasn't done Vehicle Symbiote on those Reavers, so they are way less tanky than they otherwise would be. If he loses the Reavers, then it's a problem, but you normally wouldn't lose the Reavers to Hornets unless you don't have Symbiotes, which they don't, so...
you know what? He's kind of taking out the Blisterbacks. The Cloaking Gen is next, and he can replenish with drops.
And that's really where it comes down to. Is he trying to just overwhelm him at this point? I think Rock is just trying to get desperate. The thing is, during this is the best time for the Scarab to gain veterancy. It's just during this prolonged engagement, you just need to focus on keeping the Scarab sitting still. It'll never die to Hornets as long as you have something around it, which he does.
Oh, the Hunter Captain is level 2!
Yeah, Rock doesn't have the eco to keep his push up, by the way.
Oh no.
Eventually he will stop.
If he could take the shield gen, that would be a fantastic way to leave this behind, but yeah, I mean, EoD can still remake that, no problem. At least no big problem. Probably should think about setting an extractor here. There's a lot of power going on for EoD.
See, the thing is I've noticed about playing against Rock, whenever I do get him on ladder, is I have much less trouble hurdling him once I get to this point as I do getting to this point, because Rock usually just makes it near impossible for me to ever get here, but I've noticed he doesn't really know, or at least do it, the correct way to turtle break.
Yeah, it does feel like, you know, EoD is getting away with a lot of stuff here.
Yeah. Insano is definitely one that has options, and I don't think he's using them the way he could be. But then again, this is coming from me, and this is one of the few things I have more, probably the only thing I have more experience in Rock in, is this specific situation. Otherwise, he destroys me in everything else in the game. I'm totally okay with everything. But it's Rock we're talking about.
Yeah, I think we're all okay with that.
I'm the one that's wasted hours doing this, so. And I don't think Rock gives a shit that he doesn't want to know more about this than me, and I'm totally fine with that. But EoD is in a perfectly fine position. I will say he needs to sack a gen for a supply pad immediately. He should have done that a while ago, but I just noticed
7K. Oh my god.
Because here's the biggest problem he's gonna have. The shield's gonna fall because of that Inferno, and can he keep it alive against all this Cyclops? He will, because he just gets okay, so that's
goodbye, Burk Army.
That's a tilting one, because the problem is his rally is not where you need it to be. He can teleport that Scarab away.
It's way too close, right? And yeah, Rock's just gonna.
Yeah,
no, he's noping out of that.
Yeah.
We got the series! Yes!
Kaboom taking notes from EoD's... No, there's nothing I learned new from this.
Wait.
He might have crashed out. There's a chance of that, too.
No way. He might have. He messaged me.
Yeah, I mean...
He actually crashed. That's the thing. Nobody was ahead. Like, okay, Rock has the map, but EoD has the veterancy death squad. It's not.
Yeah,
it's relatively even, so they should replay the game. That's what it means.
During the end there, it was where he just had lost his entire arm.
Yeah.
Right then at the end.
Yeah, that is at best a replay.
Yeah, at best, it definitely is not a Rock favorite. Though.
Yeah. Yeah,
it depends on if you give it to EoD or you just replay it. What it does say is, like, if the game doesn't count for score in the first instance, the player who didn't disconnect chooses map. So EoD would choose the next map and both have to pick new leaders. In the rules, that's what you have.
So yeah, time to go to Vault. And the players are now picking their leaders. We are ready to go with Walt. Could be any time, really. Rock picked a band leader. No.
That's funny. That's the map he won in, because it was Cutter Forge Cutter. Rock's probably gonna notice that. GG, yeah, Rock notices.
EoD, no!
Well, all that time, and we end up saving the time.
Are you
there.
serious right now? He just repicked Cutter. EoD, no!
Make sure.
Oh, he's had enough, maybe. I don't know. Or it's just a genuine mistake, but either way...
I guarantee. After that long game, I can see that being a genuine mistake.
He keeps track of these things, so... The ruling in this case is that, unfortunately for EoD, he takes an L, which means Rock wins the series, and EoD's going down to do the battle. So, rest in pieces. We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. Hitting our next goal will allow us to hire a video editor with your help. Check out the subscription page with the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you in the next video.